So this is another video on fat adaptation, and I'm doing another video on this because it's a constant tool for recruitment of athletes into the low carb paleo and nutritional ketosis worlds. So they are constantly luring athletes into that they can become superiorly fat adapted if they eat these low carb diets. And this is a clip from the Rich Roll podcast, episode 101, with Brendan Brazier. And Brendan and Rich are both ultra endurance athletes, actually quite accomplished, and they are not low carb at all. And basically, I won't ruin the clip for you, I'll let you listen to it yourself, but their experience is the same as mine. So here's that clip.
Oh, there's this big kind of craze about eating a high fat, like high protein diet, like ketosis. It's all about like ketosis and low carb and all that kind of stuff, which is, I guess a distant cousin of paleo in some regard, but is kind of its own thing. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of people out there, sort of pushing this, for lack of a better word, which seems to me, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me to just be kind of a reinvention of what is essentially an Atkins-based diet.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of my take too.
They don't like that when you say that. Like they say it's not like that, but I'm still trying to figure out how it's different.
Right, because trying to get your body to burn fat efficiently, which I get. Of course, when you go for the long bike rides and stuff.
Especially if you're an endurance athlete, you want to be very efficient at burning fat for fuel. But right. My whole thing is, and tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I think that has a lot more to do with how you train than what you eat. Like if I'm training in the proper zone 2 and I'm sort of using the correct type of metabolism during my workout, that is going to have the biggest impact on whether I'm burning fat for fuel as opposed to what I'm eating before my workout.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, comes down to the training for sure and getting your body to burn fat efficiently. Like the top marathoners who run 2:05, they're so efficient that they don't even need to take in calories during a marathon, because their body's burning fat efficiently. And that's from training. I mean, that's not
from being in ketosis all the time.
Right. It's just, in that state, that those long, easy runs where you're burning fat, your body becomes accustomed to it.
So there you go. That's from the mouths of a couple of very accomplished ultra endurance athletes. And it's true. You can be fat adapted without eating a high fat diet. It's really kind of silly. It's more about the way you train than what you eat. So don't buy into that. Brendan was a former professional Ironman. He's Canadian ultra marathon champion. Rich Rolls, an Ultraman athlete. So, I mean, there you go. I mean, these guys do it all the time, and they're telling you that you can become fat adapted without eating a low-carb diet. And I clearly am not on a low-carb diet, eating upwards of 1,500 carbohydrates a day. And, sometimes I can go on these, 20-mile runs or whatever and only eat a few hundred calories. Well, when a run takes several thousand calories of energy to fuel, and I'm only taking in, say, a couple hundred calories from carbohydrates, that's coming from somewhere, and it's coming from fat. The body is very well in tune already with burning fat, and when you train it in the correct, heart rate zones and things to burn fat, it's very efficient at doing so, and it will figure it out. So there you go. You didn't have to hear it from stupid old me. You heard it from two experts on the subject. You can keep listening to some low carb doctor that rides his bike 2,000 miles a year, or you can listen to guys that do 2,000 miles a month. It's your choice. So anyway, if you like videos like this, hit the like button down below or thumbs up or whatever the heck it is on YouTube, and let me know, and I'll share more of my thoughts on this kind of stuff.